minute. But when someone asks me, okay, Ben, what does it mean? What is user research? What is this thing about? How did you even get into this? What are we talking about? Right? It's in the word user and research. So if you are someone who is curious, who likes to ask questions, who likes to get things happening, then you are in the right place. If you're not, you probably want to walk out now. But if you are that sort of guy, please stay on. Because one of the things that many people struggle with, which I struggled with at some point in my career, is have you been in a situation where you're working very hard, but in a way, you don't feel like you're heard in the organization you're working for. You don't feel like you're making a difference. You can't see the direct output of what you're doing. Or it seems like you just need to learn more and more and more if you're going to ever become significant. Well, if you've been in that situation again, hold tight because you're in the right place, right? That's where I was coming from as well. So user research really, on the one hand, is understanding the user of what? Of the system, the software, the website, the app, the device, whatever it is, and then shifting perspective, because you understand the user, but then someone else, you don't need any technical skill to do this, and then someone else is going to build this, right? And many times they have a different mindset, so your job is also to shift their perspective. So as a user researcher, I call myself someone that shifts perspective. So let's do this. Let's play out this for a little bit. Imagine, okay, something's come up on the screen now that says we systematically study target users to collect and analyze data that will help inform the product design process. Let's pause on that grammar for a second and get a bit more practical with it, shall we? So if I give you 3 words now and I say rabbit, and I say road, and I say tires, and I ask you what is the story? So you have rabbit, road, and tire. What's the story? For many people, actually pop in the chat, does the story have a happy ending or not a happy ending? Let's take a few seconds and pop that on there. So you've got tire, road, rabbit. What's the story? Happy ending, sad ending? Right, sad. Okay, excellent. Well, all of you are fired. Walk out now. Actually, it means you're in the right place, because the job of a user researcher is to shift perspective. The answer to that question is we don't know, because many people, when I ask this question, 98% of people usually say it's a sad ending. The rabbit wanted to cross the road and got crushed by the tires. Now, this is what you face in the real world, where many people already have a fixed perspective of what they think it is. How does it feel when someone is trying to think for you? Most of the time, that's not exciting, is it? Right? Now, what if I tell you that the rabbit wanted to cross the road, saw these massive big tires, put out one little paw, put out the other one, and stopped the tires? Or what if I tell you that the rabbit was on a little skating board with tiny tires skating happily along the road? What if I tell you that the rabbit was just having a nap on a tire on the road? Now, probably many of you are going, oh, I didn't think about that. And that's exactly what your job is going to be in an organization, because many times people don't think about the obvious things. So as a researcher, your job is to shift perspective, and that's what I do every day, as I've just done now with you, because the next time you hear those 3 words, you are running more than one line of thoughts, processes, and stories about that. Okay, so